Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hi, Katie Louise, how are you? Hi, Shuggy. Hi, Kath. Hello, hello. Hi, Nabby. Hi, Renata. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Diane. Hello. Hi, Jen. How are you? Oh, my goodness. Hi, Mel. How are you, my friend? Hi, Light. Nice to see you. Hi, Liz. Happy 4 years. Thank you. Thank you. Everything's shaken, Mike. Thanks for coming to my 4-year anniversary. Hello. I'm well. I'm well. I've had a really great day. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Brianna. Hi, Carrie. I'm glad to hear that, Jen. I'm wonderful. Hi, Amethyst. How are you? Hi, Henry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, sweethearted. Yeah, today is my 4-year TikTok, like initial, right getting on social media, my 4-year anniversary. Hi, Austin. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Hi, Gina. Hi, Nacho Libra. Love the name. Welcome. Love it. Thank you. Yeah, it's my anniversary. It's like surreal, actually. I'm having a very surreal couple days. Hi, Lara. Thank you. I couldn't wait to come see you guys today. It's been a really fascinating day for me. I have to tell you all about it. Thank you, Mike. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad you've been a part of my online family, that you laugh and you smile with us for over 2 of those 4 years. Wow, where has the time gone? Hi, Tamara. Tamara, thank you so much for your kindness. I really appreciate that. That's very, very sweet of you. I know, 4 years, my goodness. Isn't it funny that in my 44th year, because I'm 44, this is my 4th anniversary on social media. Thank you, Renata. Hi, Cheeto. How are you? Thanks, Kat. Thanks, Dee Dee. Yeah, for real. I know. Here's a question. How many of you, I know not everybody may be here yet, but how many of you can tell me how long you've been with me? Hi, Holly. How long have you been apart? Hi, Rovan. Rovan, you've been with me for a long time. When did we first connect on live, Rovan? When was it? Hi, Celine. Welcome. I have the best online family, as I'm just talking about. 3 years, Rovan. Wow. Hi, hi, Joanne. Thank you. 4 years. How long have you been with me? Shuggy, 2 years, 3 years, Tamara. 2 minutes ago. I love that. I love that, Nacho Libra. 3 years. My goodness, Melissa, where does the time go? 3 years, Kat. Hi, Beers. 6 months, 2 years, 1 year, amazing year. Yes, Johan, I appreciate it. 2 years, Cheeto. My goodness. Half a year and some change. A little over a year. You're a newbie. That's okay. Like, no, it's okay. There's no rule to that. Kara, how are you? You've been with me since July of the year. So July 2021. I was still a teacher. Yep, I know, Rovan. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I got kitty cats that are fighting here in the background. No surprise. No surprise. A little bit over a year and a half, almost 2.5. Yeah, perfect. Hi, Mar. 3 years, my goodness. Hi, Dora. Dora, how long have you been part of my online family here? For a long time. It's your first time, Joanne. Welcome. Joanne, I have the best online family. I'm the most grateful tarot card reader, friend, spiritual advisor, dating coach, whatever you want to call me. Thank you, Just. I appreciate it. On live a couple of months, but yeah, but for 1.5 years otherwise, yes. So it's kind of, hi, Roseanne, how are you? Isn't it just unbelievable to think of where the time goes? Long time. 2 months after I started, Dora? It could be. It could be. Yeah, back in 2021. Silent watcher for the first year. And now, Kat, I just love that. And sometimes people say to me, they're like, I'll get an email that says, I'm a silent watcher. And that's okay. So the communication doesn't have to necessarily be outright communication. Thank you, Veronica. Veronica, how long have we been together? I was just asking everybody, how long has it been that you've known me? That's right, therapist, yeah. Between IG and YouTube, something around 2.5 years. Yeah, Holly, it's unbelievable, you know? 2024. That's okay, Kath. Gotta watch out for those quiet ones, Mike. Oh, I'm sorry, Brianna, that's tough. Thanks, Cheeto. I was still a French teacher and had 3 or 4 cats. 3 cats, Kathy. Yeah. You were a silent watcher for a long time and then you started to laugh and now you can't shut me up. I wouldn't want it any other way, Dora. Mostly all of it, Veronica. I would agree. December 2023. No, Jimmy's deciding to use the litter box, of course, when I get on here, you know. So nice, Joanne. You're Virgo as well. Me too. You know, I want to tell you about my day today, if you don't mind. I mean, can I tell you something? I gotta tell you something. How full circle this happens. Do you remember me telling you all that? You know, I thought about it and said, "Yeah, we're nostalgic today." I'm gonna tell you how the irony of all this energy has taken place. Hi, Becky. So I had mentioned to you guys that I was planning to go maybe one day every now and again into my school where I used to work. You know, I don't want to be a full-time teacher. I love you guys. This is not a matter of business good or not being good. Business is great. I love what I do. I love doing sessions with all of you. I'm booked. I don't worry about that aspect. But there was something in me that said, you know, hi Stacy, I, you know, live close to the school. Hi Jean Marie. And I do love the kids. I have very nice colleagues. And thank you. Thank you. What a compliment on this day. And I said to myself, you know, I think I should get myself on the list so that I can go in once in a while and just see my colleagues and the students and just kind of be around kids like I used to be. You know, it was very rewarding. The system is broken, but I don't mind being around the kids and the colleagues in this capacity. So, anyways, I had interviewed a little while back to get on the list. Yeah, 4 years. And so yesterday, I was supposed to go in. Oh, you know what, Dora? The moment I got back on the list, oh yes, I've been asked a million times already. Do you want to be full time? Do you want to come in? Can we get you at this school? Can we get you at that school? Everybody's already been asking me. So you're right. They are asking me. But no, my desire is to stay true to what I love, which is this and maybe going in a day here, a day there. You know, you're a former teacher. You definitely relate. Yeah. Hi, Bonnie. And so, anyways, I wanted to go in today as my like first day, you know, and it turned out that I ended up going in yesterday, but I also went in today. And it was funny because it was like I was living in a twilight zone. I walked in like I had never left. Happen a lot because I think it's because they're calling me for jobs, believe it or not, which I can't take. I don't have the availability. But anyways, I went in and it was like I had never left in so many ways. Now, I don't know the kids anymore because it's been 2.5 years since I've been in the classroom, but the kids treated me so well. Like by the end of the day, they were like, Miss, hey, Miss, I would love to see you again. It was so much fun. The sound is weird on YouTube, maybe because the call was trying to come through. Let me do this. Now that should work, Em. There you go. Maybe that should work now. Because I just, so it's not a matter of teaching a specific subject, Diane. It's that whatever is available that day, if I like the timetable, I can accept it or I can not, you know. Yesterday there were some French classes. Today there was some math classes, and then one of them was weight room. Believe it or not, one of the classes I had to cover today was weight room. Imagine, I mean, there were probably 3 girls in this class, the rest boys, and they were rowdy and they were playing around. Oh, thanks, Renata. And hi, Berry Bunny. And what's so funny is that by the end of that class, Hi, Ray. Guess what those kids were asking me? Miss, tell me about my astrology. Tell me about a Cancer. Tell me about a Scorpio. Tell me about a Capricorn. Tell me about an Aries. Tell me about a Pisces. Tell me about a. And I had the biggest laugh ever. And at the end of the day, I was walking in the hall, and there was this really sweet young girl that I had met earlier in a math class. And she said, thank you for, hi, Jason. She said, thank you for such a nice class today that I hope you're my supply teacher again. And she gave me like a heart. Like she looked at me and gave me a heart. I don't know this girl, but we had connected in the class earlier. And I have to say it was a really, lovely, lovely day, you know? So what can I say? Oh, thanks, Johan. It reminded me of why I love teaching. Oh, thanks, Dora. But you know what's interesting? Then when I came home, I had a really lovely session today. And it reminded me of like why I love what I do, because it's not even just about whether you're in a school or whether you're online or on Zoom. What we get to do here is we get to see progress. We get to see change and development. And it was just so, so nice to go to school for the first time in ages, have a lovely experience, and then come home and then have another lovely experience. And that's exactly what happened. It was like a reminder of how an impact, you know, could take place in a classroom, out of a classroom, online, in person. Oh, thanks, Veronica. That's so sweet. I was a school teacher. Yeah, Ray, for 18 years, I was a high school teacher. I mean, I'm not a full-time teacher anymore, but I teach in other capacities, you know? Yeah, teacher with astrology bonus. So the joke of the day was I said, well, I was here in this school for 18 years and I had to leave because my dad was ill. I'm back now every now and again. You might see me. And um, they said, well, what do you do on social media? And I said, okay, guess. I said, what do you think I do? Hi, Dulce, how are you? I said, what do you think? I said, what do you think I do? And it was the funniest guess all week. It was like, all week. All week I was there 2 days. They said, oh, I think you work in fitness. And I was like, no. I'm like, well, thank you. I was like, but no. They're like, I think you do cooking videos. And I was like, no, I don't do cooking videos. And I was like, here's a clue, my necklace. My necklace. What do you think, my necklace? And all of a sudden they go, you sell jewelry? I was like, or you make jewelry? And I was like, no. And I said, what if I asked you, what is your sun, moon, rising sign? And they were like, astrology? And they were like so, so happy. They were so, so happy. And anyways, it was a really, really funny experience, you know? Smashing cakes with your feet. Yeah, today's very, very windy, Roseanne, here too. It's cold, it's windy, it was crazy weather. So what are the chances that kind of like right on my social media anniversary that I would have happened to go back in time a little bit and have this school experience? So I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys because I wanted you to know that I know how much I love what I do because I got to kind of go back and experience it a little bit. It's almost like I got to have the best of both worlds. Hi, Maria. Welcome. Christine, this is a Litios crystal, Litios, and they ship to Canada and the US. They have very unique pieces. Yeah, just for cakes, Nick. Just for cakes. Yes, they can, Brianna. Cats can see spirits. They can. Yeah. Maybe. It could very well be. Maybe somebody needed that today. But I had a really great experience. Venus retrograde, maybe. No, I don't make cake. No, I don't make cake. But yeah, eclipses are all about returning back to the point of origin a little bit. Well, this Venus retrograde in particular is taking us back to 2017. And I mean, 2017 is when I went through my reawakening. I was teaching. Well, Alex, I think because we talk about the cake analogy, I think that's also part of it. So that could be why you said cake. Could be Saturn, time of reflection. Yeah, definitely a TTP confirmation, you know? But, well, I've had my Saturn return, obviously, when I was around 28, 29. I'm not ready for a Saturn return yet, another one, but Michael, was I teaching you in 2017? Is that true? Maybe, maybe. But in 2017, yeah, I went through probably one of the hardest times of my life. Yeah? Was that your graduating year, 2017? Oh my goodness, Michael, geez. But yeah. But it is a nice interaction. This Venus retrograde is nuts. You're good and have actually held your energy together, but two friends are really going through it with their boyfriends. Oh, dismissive avoidance. I'm sorry to hear that, Jen. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But oh, thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been through a lot, but I love what I do and I have the best online family. So Alex, thank you for that kindness. But hi Ronnie, thank you. So yeah, we're gonna pull some cards. Let's see where everything is. Hi Teresa. You're helping with the no contact, but you feel for them. Yeah, Jen, it's tough. It's tough. So Jimmy's doing well, Ronnie. He's doing really well. Actually, he was just playing with karma not too long ago when I started to talk on camera. But yeah, no, I mean, like, you know, there's nothing to be alarmed about in the sense that, yeah, no more cone, no more cone. I'm not going into the classroom full time. I'm not interested in being there full time. But I have to tell you that it was such a nice full circle moment to say, you know what, I don't mind going every now and again and just socializing with my former colleagues and seeing students and getting that energy, because there was something really fun about making those connections, you know, and it's the same way that I feel about all of you. It's the most rewarding thing, and I want you to know genuinely from my heart how much I value you and am thankful for the interactions that we have and the journey that we get to spend together, the progress, the learning that I get through everything that we do together, you know? I will, Ronnie, for sure. So yeah, it's been a lovely full circle kind of moment for me, you know? You got a message yesterday after 5 months no contact. You're being very careful, as I taught you. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad that you feel more prepared to deal with it. Good. I'm always here for you if you need it. Always. You had a tower moment because setting boundaries. Yeah, Roseanne, it's not easy to set boundaries at all. Nobody ever said it would be easy with boundaries, you know? But yeah, it's been a really interesting energy. Tell me, everybody, what is your word of the day? How are you feeling? What's the vibe? Now, I know the vibe that I've noticed in people the last week or so. I'm curious, you tell me what's your word, and then we'll kind of break it down. By the way, the next set of zodiac signs are going to be uploaded very soon. I'm going to try to get some up tonight. It's a different style, different type of reading. So I hope that you like it for the weekly. But look for those because they're going to be interesting. You're feeling heavy and emotional. You feel nostalgic and stirred. Yeah, Mel, totally get it. You feel drained. Yes, Emlyn, be cautious. You have anxiety, Chantal. I'm sorry to hear that. Healing, tired but healing. It's going to require a lot of strength, Roseanne. That's why you feel tired, right? Jazzy but tired. I get it. You're neither nor. It's kind of weird. Directionless. Good but need more sleep. Tired. Sick but, oh, Veronica, hope you feel better. Confused. You're being pulled backwards. Oh boy, that's a tough one, Nick. That's a tough one. You got to be stronger than whatever's pulling, right? Hi, Ruby. How are you, my friend? You feel confronted with yourself, more physical ailments than usual. Oh, Kelly, I'm sorry to hear that. You feel sad. Yeah, you've been up all night. How many of you have had trouble sleeping recently? You're flowing. Okay, better yet neutral. Hi, Noden. How are you? You feel hopeful, Arlene? Good. Well, we're going to be doing, I haven't put it up on my website yet. I will do that ASAP. But we're going to be doing the full moon Zoom on Friday night, Friday, March 14th. It's going to be a lunar eclipse, blood moon in Virgo. And I would love it if you guys were there. We're going to chat all about those energies. We're going to see what's coming our way. We're going to talk about the Venus retrograde. The Mercury retrograde is the very next day after the full moon. So it's going to be very interesting. You had weird dreams, people you haven't seen in a long time? Yep, tests coming through. Definitely weird dreams. I've had some weird dreams. Sleeping and a lot of dreams. Okay, yeah, it seems to be a trend. Trust is your word. So yeah, I'm excited for Friday night next week. And we're going to break it all down. Amazing, Jules. I would love that. The cost for the full moon Zoom is $22. We do a general collective live on Zoom. It's nice when we get to see each other. Your moon is in Virgo? Perfect. And you're going to get a personalized mini moon reading sent to you by the next new moon, which will be an interesting energy as well because we are in eclipse season. You're feeling anxious. Yeah, it's a tough energy. Yeah, Nick is having some dirty dreams, but not the kind you'd think. Swimming in the bayou. Yeah, very interesting energy. We'll have to discuss, Nick. Slimming. Who doesn't like slimming energy? But swimming is what he was saying. Swimming in the bayou. Well, let's get into it. Yeah, you can purchase it. If you can't attend, you get the recording of the night. It gets sent to you, and then you still get the personalized reading with it. So let's take a look at the current energies. Let's see what's going on today. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Let's see what we need to know today. Let's see. King of Wands, Dora. King of Wands. Look at that. Look at that. We're celebrating a King of Rods. Wow. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Pardon me. I'll have what she's having. Yes, Dora, I know. Well, we're getting a king-size combo here today. Now, if Drew was here, if Druzy was here to go through the drive-through, if you know that story. I mean, we have so many stories in these last 4 years. I wouldn't even know where to start if I were to sit down and make a list of all the stories that we have over the last 4 years. I mean, my goodness. Let's take a second. What's your favorite Kelly word, saying, story? What would be a keyword that you would use to describe something we'd all know? I'm just curious. Just for kicks. Let's laugh. What's something? Because I mean, we saw this King of Wands and we saw a King of Rods and we went for it. Towel moments. Now we're doing it. We're going through the drive-through. MF, yes, MFCSPOS. You got it. Pip. He has pip in a step. Sure does. Plump blueberries. Jeez, my grandmother's longest G's you've ever heard. A leg up, says Tamara. That's right. Or two. Bananas. Come correct. Bullshittery. We haven't said bullshittery in a long time. Bonjour Mathieu, ça va bien aujourd'hui? O-rings. Sausage rolls. That's from Shrek. Sausage rolls. Trust the process. Yes, TTP, come correct. That's right. It's in your head daily. Oh my gosh. Yeah, MFCSPOS. Yes. Yeah. Hit it from the back. Giving mascara advice. Yes. Scorpio and Uranus, because you accidentally started that convo. Alex, that was very memorable. Very memorable. Hack. Yes. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Old or new. Fork and right. We haven't said that in a while, Mike. That's right. Deck with an E. Third eye. Veronica. Veronica, that video, I don't think I could ever forget in my entire life. There's no way I would ever forget that video, the third eye video. Anybody who's seen it knows it. Knows it. Nail colors, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Coconut. Hot, explosive, hot canoodling. Yes, cake analogy. Oh, Ronnie, we can't even explain that video, the third eye video. I don't even know how to explain it. I've tried to explain it. I don't even know how I can explain it. You know? That's it. Third eye. Yeah. I can't even explain it, the third eye video. I can't, Veronica. I don't even know how to even say it politically correct. The frother. Yes, the frother. Imagine somebody behind you, Ronnie, and while they're behind you, they're staring at the third eye, which is not on their face. Maybe there's a way to, oh, the glitter massage gun. Yes, the glitter massage. The chaps. The chaps were in my hair wand. Yes, yes, yes. Passion in the pants. That's right. Imagine somebody walking in right now to this and they have no idea what we're talking about. The chaps one, I wish I had that deck in front of me. That's that deck where the guy looks like he's wearing leather pants or he looks like he has no pants on. Bears, beavers, otters, and stallions. Yes, yes. Did that explain it, Ronnie, at all? At all? Yeah, the card where the guy looks like he has no pants. Yeah, yeah. Blueberries and bananas. I mean, we have so many, and those aren't even all of them, Em. We have AGT auditions. Like when I first started on TikTok, we talked about doing, oh, the text from the ex. Oh, I should have taken that deck out. I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere that's around here. We had an AGT audition all planned out. We've had a trip planned. I mean, recently we talked about going on a cruise. We've talked about going to Vegas. We've talked about going to the Caribbean. We've talked about New York. We've all talked about what we're gonna do on these trips. We've talked about doing Family Feud. We've talked about the marzipan potatoes. Yeah, the kartoffeln, the muffkin, and the lederhosen, the muffkin, the merkin, which turned into the muffkin. And people must be like, what are these jokes if you don't know? It depends where you came into the online family, at what point you heard these stories. Oh boy. A Kelly cruise, we would laugh. How many rounds do you want to go? Nathan's boots, the red boots. Yes, Nathan loves the red boots. We should do Family Feud. We TikTokers would win, she says. Uh-oh, fighting words. Fighting words. We're gonna need like, you know, like how they say like March Madness. We need like we have teams. We have teams. I love it. I love it. There's so many things that Nathan at the full moon Zoom. Yes, yes. Nathan definitely gave us many memories. He sure did. Yeah. Hi, Gajir. How are you? The long, you know what else is long story? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he did, Tamara. He did. Oh my goodness. Thick berries. Yes. Yes. Is the car in the driveway, Holly? Yes. I haven't said that one in a while. Is the car in the driveway? I know that's so triggering, but it's true. Is the car in the driveway? I honestly agree, Steph. This group really is the best. Oh, Nick just said all of Kelly's maintenance men. Yes. Yes. According to all of you, I've dated the car salesman, the plumber. None of those were true, by the way. Playing chess or checkers. Yeah, we play chess too, maybe, Veronica. I know it was a typo, but I had to play on words. Yeah. Val, a lot of us have been, I mean, in 4 years, oh, the produce aisle. Yeah. Oh yeah, milk and onions. Yes, milk and onions. What aisle are you in today, Holly? Oh, geez, Nick. In all of Ontario, all of Canada. Nick just said I have the cleanest pipes in Ontario. Oh boy. I'm telling you. Steph just said I play chess. I don't mind the chest either. Smash rooms. Yes, that's a recent one. I meant to say rage room, but I said smash room. Oh, I'm telling you, it is a great group, Teresa. I have really, honestly, the best. Yes, short-term pain, long-term gain. That's right. What aisle are we in the produce? What aisle are we in the Home Depot? Pickles and gherkins. We haven't talked about pickles lately. You love pickles. I love pickles too. You're my person. That's from like Love is Blind when it first came out. Oh, I'm so glad, Roseanne. I'm glad. I know that we love spending time together. Oh, I'm the prize. I'm the snack. I don't chase. I only attract. But we've also talked about the buffet. I'm the whole fucking buffet. I'm the smorgasbord of everything. Yes, that's right. The whole meal. Hi, Sunny. I'm the whole. Yeah, I'm the snack. Thank you, Chandra. Yeah, 4-year anniversary. Yeah, you can feel the love, Worry Bunny. You don't understand. I have the best online family. Oh, I'm so glad, Teresa. Can I tell you something? Chuck just said, whenever I go, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? Yeah. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate it. How are you? Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I'm the buffet. I'm the whole buffet. It's not even I'm the snack, I'm the whole buffet. And again, somebody walking in here must be like, wow, that sounds really like, arrogant. But no, no, no. They don't know our stories. They don't know our stories. I know time flies, but I'm glad we're still connected. Me too. Me too. Extra sauce and napkins on the side for the king size combo. Remember, you know how that started? Because I think I asked you guys, what king would you want to be out of the tarot? Would you want to be the king of wands? Would you want to be the king of pentacles? Would you want to be the king of swords? And we ended up with a king size combo, you know? Hi Raven, how are you? Raven, we're just having a good time here reminiscing about my 4-year anniversary. No matter what time frame you've been with me on this journey, there's always something memorable, regardless of whether it was 4 years. Like I'd be curious to know how many of you have been with me like the 4 years. Like, I mean, some of you right from the beginning, It's crazy. It's crazy. 4 years. That's right, Val. Taco Tuesday as well. Mike certainly made that known as well. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Chandra. I appreciate it. Hi, Miro. How are you, my friend? And your salon anniversary. Christine, happy anniversary to you and your salon. Crazy how time flies, Erica. It's so true. Oh, thank you, Matt. I really appreciate it. I'm good. Miro, I don't know how long have you and I known each other at this point? Because I've been on TikTok now or my social media for 4 years. So you and I have known each other for quite a while of that time. Hi, Julie. Oh, thank you, Beach. I appreciate that. I love what I do. 3 years. Yeah. I think so too, Miro. I think so too. Oh, I appreciate that, Matt. Thank you. But yeah, thanks, Raven. I appreciate it. Well, we've got the King of Wands. King of Wands is our passion and our purpose and moving ourselves forward. Oh, thanks, Holly. I appreciate you being here too. Hi, Jackie. I know, I know. Ruby is an OG. Christine just said, I found you when I thought life was falling apart, but actually it was falling. I was there yesterday and today by chance. I didn't even plan that. And it happened. Thank you, Miro. Cindy, it wasn't the same without you. It wasn't the same without you. I said to Dawn, I'm like, I used to love coming back here to talk to Cindy. And it was nice meeting her. Oh, Miro, thank you for the lights. I appreciate that. Yeah, everyone was okay. Sandy, it was like I was in the twilight zone. When I walked in, it was kind of like I never left. But I was just explaining to everybody here that I met some really nice students already. They treated me so nicely. We had laughs already. You know, kids who said, "I hope you come back." It was really nice. It was really nice. Mike says, "Damn right I did. No rods or swords. Taco only. Thanks for the reminder." Yeah. Oh, thanks, Steph. I appreciate that. I hope so, Roseanne. Listen, I always say that no matter what happens in our lives, you know, I know that I feel connected to you guys regardless. Even if you're with me, you're with me, and if you're not here, that's okay too. Whatever is your journey, I always wish you well. Always wish you well, and hope that the lessons or the words stay with you in some capacity. That's always my goal, you know. This is true, Cindy. This is true. But I always enjoyed our time together. So, yeah, it was lovely. And actually, can I tell you can I tell you something all which was really funny about going back into my old workplace was that when I was younger, I used to hide the fact that I was into tarot cards. You guys know this story. I was always sort of hiding that I was very spiritual or into tarot cards. I would have never talked about that in the workplace. I would have never, because people kind of judge that stuff, you know? And then when I went in to school, you wouldn't believe how many people asked me about tarot cards or about astrology or about spirituality. It was so interesting to me. And I never would have anticipated me walking into the building. Maybe it's just different energy, where they just were like, "So do you do tarot cards?" Or like, "I heard you do tarot cards." Or, "Oh, I've always been afraid of that, but," and I was explaining how the death card doesn't mean literal death or the tower doesn't have to be a bad thing. But it was interesting to, oh, hold on. Sorry, calls are, I think they're trying to call me to take jobs, and that's why it keeps ringing. Oh, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, Cindy, it was like I never thought I'd go to school and have that example where somebody would say like, "Oh, tell me about tarot cards or tell me about astrology." People always said you were crazy for believing. Ah, you can believe whatever you want to believe, you know? When you found tarot, you found your niche. Exactly. There is an evolution of society in that, Holly. Very true. Thank you, Halil. I appreciate it. You know? But yeah, anyways, it was a funny experience when people were like, "Oh, you do tarot." I'm like, "Yep, yep, I do." And I'm not gonna hide it. Why would I hide it? I used to when I was younger. So what is the duration of impact of the tarot reading? I don't know what that question means. You mean like the duration of a reading can be half hour, an hour? Typically an hour is ideal with someone, you know? I agree, Miro. And I know you've experienced the same thing, I'm sure, when people ask you about astrology or your tarot. But oh, what is my ringtone? It sounded naughty. No, it's the standard it's the standard iPhone ringtone. Hi, Erin. You work in the Catholic board, and you're always shocked when I share it. Yeah, that you're into tarot and crystals. Other teachers tell me they are as well. I know sometimes it's like almost like a little bit of a secret society. I think more people are more open to it as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Matt. Yeah. And maybe because I'm not afraid of it anymore. Like I think going back 10 years, I would have been afraid to tell people. I didn't go around saying that I do tarot or that I like astrology. I kind of just kept that to myself. And so now it's just a totally different scenario. Hold on, my friend is here. Miro's joining us. Hello, my friend. Oh, I don't know if I can hear you, Miro. No, I can't hear you. Nope. I wonder why. Oh, wait a second. Is it that? Oh, it could be my Okay, now I'm gonna mess around with the camera here. Hold on. If I do anything, I apologize. I don't want to like. Is it my volume? Oh, Mira.
Maybe.
Yes, it was me, not you. It's me, not you. For those of you that don't know Miro, Miro's with me live on TikTok. I apologize to YouTube and Instagram, but he is here, and you can probably hear him through the speakers. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's so nice of you to be here on my 4-year anniversary, my Caliversary.
Just 1 second, please.
Yes.
Because I think I can hear. No, now it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Because I could hear myself.
Yes.
So I didn't want to, have the interference.
Yeah.
I know it's your, 4th-year anniversary because I remember certain things. And I was like, okay, I know that she's going to do the live, so I'm going to go and just say hello to everybody.
Yes.
But since you mentioned the things that even I know about the jokes and everything, and I was like, okay, let me just join a little bit.
Mira, what's your favorite joke that we've had over the years?
Oh, that would be the porcupine for sure.
Yeah, me too.
I'm in Scorpio sign, aka porcupine. It even rhymes.
Yes.
And the second one would be the king size combo.
Yes.
Definitely. And after that, it's maybe the one that is the recent, when you showed the cards of the planet Uranus.
Yes. You know which one also makes me laugh about Miro? Is the 7 of Pentacles in the Arcanum deck. Because in that one, I don't have the deck on me, but...
I have here it. Wait. I'll find the card.
And nobody else...
There it is.
Hold on. It's the bush card. And so one day, I'm sorry to Instagram and to YouTube, I don't have the deck, but Miro has it. The seven of Pentacles. Oh, I don't have it. The 7 of Pentacles is where she's harvesting from the bush. And one day Miro said it, and we just died laughing. I don't know how. And I think I probably got the same card at the same time, because when Miro and I pull cards together, we end up getting the same cards, And so...
but it is a bush. I can't say it's a tree or something. It's green, I
yes.
need to name it. But it was really funny, because I think that we both have the same card.
Yes.
And after that, it was hilarious when I said it. And I was like, okay, did I, because my English is not my first language.
Right.
I was like, okay, did I just mess up the word or something? And I was like, okay, never mind. Let's go with the flow.
Miro and I laugh all the time. And I think Miro speaks English really, really well. But the reason why he says Scorpio sign or porcupine is one of the favorites is because I think we were going back and forth with each other during a Zoom, and all of a sudden he said porcupine, and I said porcupine, and he was trying to say Scorpio sign. And so he said it so quickly that all I heard was porcupine. So now when we think of Scorpio sign, it's porcupine, right? Thank you, Allison. So we always had good laughs.
In a recent live, we mentioned that we are going to make a deck based on 4 animals, and porcupines are going to be, one of the elements. So it's going to be, 4 of porcupines. I'm twisting my tongue.
I know. And Veronica just said he has the floor.
The 7 of porcupine is going to be interesting.
The 7 of porcupine, 100%. And Veronica, the time that I told Miro he has the floor, and because I think I had to run into the other room, and I told Miro he had the floor, and he didn't know what I meant when I said he has the floor. Because it's an expression, it's an English expression to say, okay, the floor is yours, you have the floor. And so we laughed, But
it
Miro.
was amazing. I think that was one live, or it was the new moon Zoom, something like that.
I think it was. I'm pretty sure, because it was on a Zoom. Because I remember it was with Lena, and I think Veronica. I think we were at that point. We're like, you have the floor, and I think we just laughed. We laughed so hard. Yeah. Mike just said harvesting from the bush. I've never heard it called that. Well, there you go. It's the card in the deck that just really inspired us. Mira, are you gonna pull cards with me?
I am good if you're good with that.
Yeah, I didn't even really start. We were just talking about my day and about nostalgia, and let's do
here. I'm having my Arcanum deck. So how many decks?
How many decks are we going to use tonight? Well, I have two decks with me. I did pull the King of Wands as current energy. So if you want to pull one from the Arcanum, I wish I had my Arcanum deck, and otherwise I mean, I could always tell you to have the floor, and I could look, but I don't know where it is at the moment. But I have this deck here, the Spellcaster's Tarot, I believe this is.
I got the Lovers.
Oh, Miro, we got some spicy king size combo of lovers here. Yeah, hopefully it's not a burning bush. No, Cat. We don't want any. We don't want any burning.
It's not.
No.
Unfortunately, it's not. But you know, there's an arrow over here pointing. So
Yes.
who knows what it's going to do? But you know, it's actually a really interesting thing.
Yeah.
I was recently doing some, tarot school.
Yes.
With one client, and you know, we were talking about the difference between a major arcana and minor arcana. And you know, there is even so many ways to read the cards if you're using only the major arcana, which is the instant energy of happening. So this is the instant energy of, you know, the main focus, because the Venus is retrograde. That's the reason why we are having the Lovers card. Yes. So with the King of, you know, Wands over there, I'm thinking combination, it would probably mean that, maybe we need to understand and focus on our values, and our second chakra and Venus, and etc., everything that goes with it. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I think we're doing a lot of reevaluation in the next while, of course, of our relationships, our finances, our self-worth, you know, what we want, who we are, you know. So do you have your oracle deck? I don't have the oracle. I mean, I do have the oracle, but I have two. So I want you to choose. This one, the big one, it's actually the families of solar dragons. Okay. And the second one is the path of light. Oh. So what do you prefer, the black one or the light one? I'm gonna say I'm gonna go big or go home, Miro. I don't think this would be a Kelly opportunity. If I didn't pick the big one, I think that everybody would be like, "What? I've got to pick the big one." Hi, Shell. Thank God I have the big hands. Yes. And look at this size of these cards. I said hands, Kelly. Yes. Hands. Don't laugh. That too. Okay, let's shuffle. God help. All right, so let's see. What is the oracle card we need to know here? The consensus has spoken, Ronnie said. Exactly. We want to, Steph said wants the big one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. We're riding the wave. We've got lots of emotion. Mm-hmm. I like how you do the like me. So this is the we got the card, the masculine dragon of eternity. Okay. So what is interesting, because it's written in Serbian. Yes. What is important with this card is that it's talking about wish fulfillment through the things that we actually want in our lives. So the big question is actually, what do we want? And the support of the people who, I mean, we the least expect to have. This is what this card is telling about. I'll tell you something interesting. In one, I think it was the water sign readings that I posted for this week on YouTube, I said, I believe that in this time, we're going to know who our people are. We're going to know who our friends are. We're going to know who our partners are. We're going to know who's there for us. It's going to become very clear who's with you and who's not with you. Yeah, interesting. So this is the 26th degree of Cancer. Yeah. Okay, because I don't know how many of you in the comments, if you have had anybody sort of come into your life, leave your life, you'll know, or somebody who shows you that they're there for you or not there for you. Actually, 2023 was for that, the very end of 2023, I think, especially the December, and about, Catholic Christmas,
Yes.
that area.
Yes. Yeah.
After that, we have the whole 2024, and now in 2025, in this retrograde season, we are going to have the, like the recap of
Yes.
everything that we went through.
Yes.
So I think that we just need to, be
Oh,
in a way of, the watchers.
I have a question for you. Because I think a lot of people would like some clarification from an astrology point of view. We know that this Venus retrograde is kind of a recreation of what happened the last Venus retrograde in 2017 that was in Aries, correct? Now, are we talking about this? Because I've heard some people say, okay, this is going to be like a replay of that, or is this a better version of, or are we being tested in the same ways? What is your opinion on this Venus retrograde versus the last Venus in Aries retrograde, 2017?
Well, I think that with this Venus retrograde is going to be everything. Why? Because this is not just Venus retrograde. Venus is going to be retrograde. Mercury as well.
Yes.
The solar eclipses happening in Aries, so everything is, the solar eclipse. So I think that this is not only speaking like that, is actually, like, I think that everybody individually is going to get what they maybe fear the most. So rather that test is from the side of, like same patterns or similar things or something, like that. I think that we are all going to get, because Aries is like, they're stubborn. And how do we wake up on Aries? How universe is waking up Aries? Like, he's pushing him into the corner, slap him, and that's it. Like, open your eyes. That's how you wake up an Aries.
Yes.
And the universe now is doing that to all of us regarding where we have Aries in our chart. So in our natal chart, for example, if you're having, for example, I don't know, Aries in second house, money, income, and potentially your destined partner is going to go through that, so all these tests. And if you had a certain unfinished business with yourself, because this season is literally digging up everything, it's not going through all the doorways and all those tunnels of our body. Is pulling everything out, whether we like it or not.
Yeah. It's interesting because to be honest, like that Venus retrograde in Aries in 2017, that was really fascinating for me. That's exactly when I was sparked, Miro, like exactly. So and I mean, exactly. So for me, this is in my 5th house, Venus retrograde. And so that makes me wonder about my creativity. I mean, I don't have children, but I mean, creativity. I know that the 5th house is children. It can be dating, but I'm very curious to see how this will affect me over the next while.
It can be even your, 1 second. So it's your 5th house. It can even be, how you expose yourself, to the world. And not similar in a way of, our ascendant or the 1st house.
Yeah.
More like, what's your stage? It's interesting that you mentioned, the floor is yours.
Yeah.
I prefer to say the stage is yours, but, we'll find a way.
Yes.
We'll be in between.
Yes.
But I think that, the 5th house can also bring, certain clarities, because, like, how much do you enjoy in your life versus how much do you want to be correct?
Right. Yes.
So
yeah, like, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy, kind of thing?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's interesting because I've seen a lot of like conflicting information about this Venus retrograde. That's why I thought I'd ask you, because I think other people have probably seen those videos too. So let's take a look at the potential or the challenge here, Miro. What's going on? I got 2 cards that came out, so we'll go double if you'd like to. I got a kitty cat going crazy in the background, by the way, like crazy right now. My goodness. I got the counterpart. I got the Queen of Wands, and I got the 9 of Swords. Now, interesting, we talked about a little bit of that confidence, or the sacral chakra, right? Self-worth. I think there is a little bit of nervousness about strutting the stuff, as in being confident and putting yourself out there, because I think people are sort of like, what is this new energy going to bring me? Who am I going to be? I'm uncomfortable with not knowing what's next, you know? Ah, 8 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. I like the image of like walking
Yeah.
through that door to that castle and the 10 of Pentacles for you.
Because like I mean, I'm really apologizing for people on Instagram for not being able to see this, but
Yeah.
the thing is that on one card, the 8 of Cups in our Kingdom deck, we see the night. We see
Yeah.
the full moon,
Right.
and on the 10 of Pentacles we see the daylight. So something in between of the eclipses,
I
because
was
we
just
have the
gonna say
first
the
first
eclipse.
of
You're
all, we
right.
have the moon eclipse, lunar eclipse in Virgo, and after that in Aries we're going to have the solar eclipse at the end of the month.
Yes.
So the thing is that sometimes things does not appear same night versus day. So
Yeah.
what's the difference?
Can
The
change.
absence of light.
Yeah.
So I think that we need to be much more like in a search quest to find that light inside us, and to literally like just spark that. That's the spark from the King of Wands that you actually had at the beginning.
I'm even going to take just a quick moment here and mention that the fact that I got counterparts, that I got the King and Queen of Wands, and it doesn't even have to necessarily be romantic because you did have the Lovers, keep in mind. I think that there's an element here of, if you want to call it sort of like an inner union of confidence and well-being, and when you are in that energy, this is when you find your actual counterpart, is when you're feeling good, you're feeling solid, you're feeling confident. And so just seeing this alone, it's like you might be worried about what's next in your own self-worth or even in a relationship. And even the idea here that you've got to go with the flow right now. There's nothing that I would recommend other than to trust the process and go with the flow, because you don't know where it can take you. It could take you to places you didn't even imagine. So don't get in your own way, so to speak, of the possibilities, because right now anything can happen. That's eclipses. Anything can happen, you know? So let's take a look at the, see, I got the moon.
Is it 2 cards or 1 card?
Oh, I took one, but I just, because the other two, but I can do two. The moon card, ultimately we know we have the full moon. And by the way, that's also a Pisces card. We know North Node Pisces, yeah, and the South Node Virgo. And there's the child card, which is brand new beginnings. So I think what's coming for us is something new. We just don't know what that is, and people are scared of it.
I got again 2 masculine dragons. So one is the masculine dragon of angels, and the another one is masculine dragon of core.
Okay.
So this one with like the angel energy, it's more about the material. Like what's the worth?
Yes.
Over here.
Yes.
It's talking about the worth, which is interesting because I've got the 10 of Pentacles, and on other side I have with this masculine dragon of core. It says that leader of this dragon is fulfilling his happiness in partnership, which is key model of his balance, where he's like successfully materializing huge like abundance in all sort of way. So it's again talking about abundance. It's talking about maybe how much we need to be protective, because the masculine energy is protective energy of everything that we are going through. So with this discomfort of Mars being in Cancer, which is like thank God it's going to go like next month.
Yeah.
I think that from December, January, and February, we all had a lot of
You froze.
fears, a lot of
Okay, there you are.
anxiety,
Yeah.
and the masculine energy is so tired, you know?
Oh, you're freezing, Miro.
And that's the reason maybe why
It's funny how he's freezing all of a sudden.
everything is popping up now.
Yeah.
I mean, from my my side at least.
Yeah, it's interesting because like you're buffering, like you suddenly went very slow.
Mm-hmm. Is it now okay?
It's better, I think, but it was. Hi, Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're better now all of a sudden. Maybe it was just a wave of.
Yeah, it's loading.
Okay.
Please wait.
Yeah. And then we don't even know how long that'll be. You know, like that's the whole point. Trust the process, right? Like you were just saying, you're protected, you know? Let's take a look at what we need to focus on today then. And I've got justice, equal giving and receiving, and balance. So I like that. You know, this is the idea that we want. I keep hearing from people just like peace and harmony. Oh, the Four of Wands, 4-year anniversary. I love that. Four of Wands celebration, right? Yay. I love that.
And the portal 1111 as well.
Yes, I agree. Ascension, right? And look at this catalyst. I got number 33, the bellows. The bellows is all about a catalyst for change, a fire sort of being lit under our rear to make some moves, you know, get it going. But it also says effort required. I mean, it takes effort to find balance. Balance just doesn't happen on its own. You've got to find a way to achieve that balance. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's like a recipe, right?
It's interesting how I got the masculine dragon of karma,
Okay.
saying that we are cleansing the karma and everything that certain people did to us.
Yes.
And every single fight that we had is not going to be, it's going to be seen by, higher power and everything else. But, it's actually, which is interesting, it's about Taurus energy, and the Four of Wands is actually talking about home. So I think that, because previous two cards was Leo and Scorpio, now this is in Taurus. So basically it's all much like connected with fixed signs.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? The recent past shows the Ace of Pentacles, something tangible and new. Also, I always like to look at this as like an investment, you know, in the sense of like the first coin in the piggy bank, you know, where you're going to grow that investment over time. So it can be new home, new job, new relationship, but something tangible that you'll see grow in front of you. Oh, the Ace of Cups, so aces. Amazing. So
Aces.
yeah, fill your own cup, you know. Thanks, Shell. Fill your own cup. Brand new emotional beginnings. Something sort of coming together here. And the King of Earth, I'm going to take this as the King of Earth more than the Devil card, because maybe in the past people felt restricted. I mean, that's very possible that people were feeling restricted from the new beginning. So maybe I will acknowledge that. But I will say that the King of Earth in conjunction with this basically says that it's a long road. You will harvest eventually. It just may not be overnight, right?
I've got the feminine dragon of core.
Yes.
Which is really interesting because over here we're having the masculine
Hi,
dragon
Maria.
of core. And what's funny thing with it's talking about simplicity. It's talking about how we need to simplify things, which is interesting because we all got this Capricorn. Let me mention just the Capricorn stage. Capricorns love not to complicate things, at least the Capricorns that I met in my life. So it's all about, is it working? Yes, it is. Let's go, let's do it. So this is going to literally, this dragon can help literally to make the huge step in finding your super strength or something like that.
Alex just asked what dragon deck you're using. You said it's a Serbian deck?
Yes, this is something that it's called the Families of Solar Dragons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it available in English or is it just in Serbian?
Well, this is from I think only in Serbian, but I can check it and I will tell you, and you can post on story.
Sure. We'll look it up.
It's really interesting deck because it's going to solar eclipses all, so.
Yeah. Here's an interesting point. I just had the King of Earth in this deck, and now I have the Queen of Earth. So I have now another set of counterparts. We had the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and now all of a sudden I'm getting another set of counterparts. So I got the
I'm
Queen.
having the Servant.
Oh, then it wouldn't be a Kelly reading without Joseph Francis. So Miro got the Knight of Pentacles, the card of the slowest moving knight in the entire deck. Hi, Robert. You're from Toronto? Me too. Nice that you're here. Oh my goodness. Oh, if that's
No,
not
but the
a,
funny thing,
yeah.
with this Knight of Pentacles, he does not need to rush. You know, he already find his coin. He's just relaxing. He's enjoying.
Yeah.
He's being, like, let's see the sunset. Like, let's see something. Look at the grass. Look at this. Look at that. So I think that with everything that is happening, the world is going and is speeding up, is accelerating. The year, literally yesterday started 2025, already is March, so it's crazy how everything goes fast, and that's the reason why we need to slow it down, and thankfully we have the eclipses.
Do you know what's funny that you mentioned that? Because I know somebody who always says to me, go look at the sun. Go look at the sun. Here, go look at the sky. Go take a second. Go look at the sky. And so when you said go look at the sunset, oh, that's no surprise to me because I actually hear that very often. Take a second. Go outside. Get some fresh air. Go look at the sky. Go look at the sun. Go look at the moon. So maybe that's a reminder of, just enjoy the moment, right? So let's see.
The funny thing with these dragon cards
Yes.
are actually that it's all connected, actually divided. So there is a lot of feminine dragons of core, then the feminine of karma, masculine of karma. So it's a groups. So
Yes.
what's funny thing? I again got the feminine dragon of core, and it says, which is really interesting, why I said here is the servant for
Yes.
for this card.
Yes.
And it says this dragon is really is really important to develop the quality of serving
Yes.
other people and himself. So it's a funny thing, like with
Yes.
the play of the words.
Yes.
And it's connected with Scorpio energy or porcupine energy. With all the transformation that it can happen. So it's more like how do we go, or how do we bypass actually the need to help others? Where is the line? Who do we help, who do we not help? Group of not helping, and that's the reason why we are slowing down.
Right. Yeah. It's really, hi, Aria. Yeah, it's very interesting. But it also, like you said, it's okay to give to people, but you have to give to yourself. It's okay to serve, but you have to also serve yourself, Yeah, Kat just said that was the Tower moment lesson. Slow down and be present. And here's the Lion. There's that Venus energy, actually, because self-worth, that's the self-esteem, that's being heart-centered. To believe in your stability also, because Queen of Pentacles is somebody who loves her family and home, but also generous. Isn't that interesting? Because when you said being of service, that is the Queen of Pentacles. She loves her family and home. She likes nice things. Yeah.
Like what you said, it says like, in order to help an enemy, you'll find the best part of you inside you.
Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting. Let's take a look at the near future. Now we're getting to the juicy cards, right?
Yes.
You know what? I'm not surprised. I saw this the other day, and I know this is the same message. 7 of Swords, authenticity. Take off the mask. Don't be in fear. Let go of that ego, So that doesn't surprise me at all.
With the High Priestess.
Oh, so she divulges the information as you need it, right? She's not going to give it all to you. As you seek it, as you take off the mask, as you become more authentic, what did I say?
I feel like that guy of, like when he's salting a little bit.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Just Just a little
But
bit.
you know,
Yeah.
with the high priestess, is like don't fear your knowledge, don't
Yes.
fear the power that is inside you,
Yes.
because the high priestess, like we are all high priest and high priestess in this life.
Yes.
We just forget that, you know, and
Yes.
then we need to remember it. But we are afraid of, you know. I think you mentioned like I was afraid of, you know, like how people are going to react when I said that I'm doing the tarot and things like that.
Yes.
So let's have not fear to open up and show, you know, our authenticity.
Well,
So,
I always say it says more about them than it does about us, you know, in the sense that like you can be authentic. You're allowed to be who you are. And if someone doesn't like that, well, then that's okay. Like, what's the big deal? You know, do we like everything? No. Do they like everything? No. It's almost like when I say, and forgive me, all of you, when I bring this into relationships, you're not going to be into everyone who's into you and vice versa. There's going to be people that have feelings for you. You may not return them. You may have feelings for someone and they don't return it to you. It's all about what is meant to click. You know, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all part of a greater plan or a lesson, right? So, what does that mean? Don't dim your light? Well, nobody should ever dim their light. Be who you are, you know? So, let's see what we need to know about that Seven of Swords and that authenticity. The broom, sweep away the things that no longer serve you. It says clean sweep. You know, clean sweep. Let it go. Remove
the
unwanted stuff.
feminine dragon of karma. I think it was the first one that was the masculine. Well, let me check. No, it was the eternity, and after that I had the karma. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the feminine dragon of karma says that. 1 second.
Hi, Elizabeth.
So this is about the courage for new beginnings, which is really interesting because you mentioned a tower something.
Yes.
Recently. So it's about the living the true nature of this dragon. In order for you to do what you like, you need the courage for new beginning, and you need time to literally like time to stay in all your like soul quests, if I can say it like that. So we need time.
Yeah, I agree. Well, the suggested approach is the judgment card. Wake up call. Heed the call. Wake up. Transform. There could be some news coming in. Oh, I see. The two of so leave your comfort zone.
Yes. Where are we going? So, you know, I don't. Kelly, please.
Yes.
Let's discuss something really, really, really short because I don't want to go
Sure.
off the subject. But
Yes.
It's inside our subject
Okay.
because we're talking
Sure.
about this. So, why
Yeah.
certain people is telling that the Two of Wands is a stagnant card?
Why do people
You
say
know,
that?
why is like I saw so many people talking about, because you know in every deck that I'm using, you know, I'm literally feeling this card as an opportunity, you know, like I have one wand, which is, you know, my like not secure zone, but it's a secure weapon to take or
Right.
use in order to,
Yes.
to achieve something. Yet with another one I'm currently playing, so it's almost more like, you know, I'm having two decks,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So why does people saying like, oh no, this is you know, like it's a negative card or something like that? I was like,
No.
are you crazy? It's not negative card, you
No,
know.
not in my
So
opinion.
I think that I know, I get it.
Yeah.
I know it's not your opinion.
Yeah.
But the thing is that with this card, and the reason why I mentioned that right now, like I mean,
Yeah.
there is so many times like where I saw that, and we got this card. But you know, you mentioned like getting out of the comfort zone, which is really interesting thing, because we as people are like that we love to, you know, like be in this secure moment. We are you know, people of habits, you know, creatures of habits. We just make 1 second and whatever. But the thing is that with every single card, including this Two of Wands, there's always behind voice that
Yes.
that it's going to clarify is what is that, is it true or not? Because on every single card there is a bird or something like that. That's a behind voice, or
Right.
maybe some kind of intuition telling you
Yes, or bigger
how you can
picture,
change it.
right? Or bigger picture. Bird's eye view is going to have a bigger picture, right?
Exactly.
I think that the what I love about the Two of Wands or even the Two of Swords, we look at twos as a choice, right? And that's why I always say, like, are you in the old or are you in the new? I can't help but ask that question because when it comes down to it, you have to ask, like, I always say to myself, are you the Kelly of yesteryear or are you the Kelly of today? The Kelly of 2017 would do this, the Kelly of today would do that. I cannot unknow what I know. I can't unsee what I see or what I've seen. So I have to make a decision based on what energy I want to be in. And the comfort zone we know is somewhat comfortable, but usually not so comfortable, because why would we want to leave it then? Why would there even be an option to leave it if it was so great? Right? So there's definitely a choice point that comes with that card. And I think to venture into your comfort zone is such a beautiful, or out of your comfort zone is such a beautiful thing, because that means the possibilities are endless. So that excites me to think of the leaving comfort zone. Thank you. Thank you, Hamon. I appreciate it. So let's see. It's scary, but it can also be exciting, Holly. That's the point. It doesn't have to be scary, you know? Now, look what else I got again, the moon. The universe is like I said what I said, right?
I got the masculine dragon of karma connected with 23rd degree of Taurus. Sorry for my voice cracking.
Hi, Pandy.
And it says, for a true leader of this dragon of karma, the most important is to go over the fear and allow everybody in his universe to do the job. And you mentioned the fear.
Yeah.
So maybe it can be the fear of, crossing, away from this balcony on the two of wands.
Yeah. Pandy's woken up and said she wants to be a part of this, because I know Pandy's very pushy, and oh, she's purring. She's very happy. My little baby, my little senior kitty. Let's see. Okay, Pandy, I'm sure she's going to try to come back in a moment. But definitely, well, think about it this way. The moon reveals things, right? So in other words, I think there is fear and anxiety that also comes with the moon, because we don't know what's going to be revealed. And as you leave your comfort zone, as you take a step, every time something comes to light. So it's going to be interesting. Let's take a look at what we need to know. Wheel of Fortune. Growth, expansion, there's good luck. Don't fight the shift, as I always say. Hi, Nozomi. Yeah, we got to get out of the hang. And it's actually a 10. I was going to say 10-10, but it's not a 10 card. But I feel a number 10 in regards to angel numbers. Oh, Pandy, again, I know I love you. You came around the other side. We're ending a cycle and going to get that clarity that takes us out of the stagnation. Pandy, I love you, but this is not the time. Let's see what else. Okay, Pandy, listen, I love you, but no.
I love how the, Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune are really connected, because sometimes I can, personally, when I see the Hanged Man in private readings, I always love to say,
he's not.
It's a private Wheel of Fortune, because we are turning sides, we are changing the perspective.
True. And I got the Wolverine, which is power struggle. That's why when I say don't fight the shift, it could be somebody that's like, I want to, but I'm not sure. Can I? I'm not sure. It's a very much a debate about the shift.
So I got the feminine dragon of eternity, saying that the nature of this dragon is saying that we are going across the usual frames of our life. So basically, whatever that we are trying to put in one box is literally we are changing all of that. So
Yeah.
like it's funny how these dragons are talking tonight, the same as the other cards, because the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune is about change, and we got the Aquarius energy over here. We know that Pluto is in Aquarius right now. So this is about, but this change actually is more about emotions, because the dragons, the feminine dragons of eternity, are talking about the emotions.
Right. It's interesting, isn't it? The hope and or fear. See, I knew it. I've seen it for the last few weeks. The Tower. Right? We need the Tower because we're too afraid at times to make a move that it almost is forced upon us. I think there are many people right now, and I did say this in some sessions earlier this week, that I think there are some people that are waiting for the Tower moment, knowingly waiting for the Tower moment, because it's very fearful to go out of the comfort zone. If you don't go out of the comfort zone, the Tower finds you, and you don't know when. You got the Tower. There you go. Yeah. Why does reaching out rattle you? Because Maria, it's scary. Because it's scary to do so. And I don't know what you mean by reaching out. If you mean by like messaging someone, or do you mean like sparking new energy in your life? Because that's different. Those are different things, you know? Bonjour, Druzy. Drew, you heard us. We asked for a king size combo. We were talking about anniversary, and we said we need Drew to go through the drive-through. That's funny. I'm glad you're here, Drew. The Tower card has been coming out like every day, Miro. Every single day I've seen it. I think for the last few weeks at this point now. Every day. There hasn't been a moment that I haven't seen the Tower. You heard me, Drew. Perfect. We love it. And here's the light bulb. The light bulb is all about clarity. There's the Tower coming through. Right?
I got the feminine water dragon. So this dragon is saying, in order to become a leader of this water dragon, it's necessary to recognize your soul mate when it's showing up in your life. In order to know that you are your own soulmate, you need to understand your heart.
But isn't that what I said to you earlier about the inner union before we have the soulmate union? You know, in the sense of like, you've got to know yourself, know thyself, right?
Yeah.
And the light bulb, you know, we had the hangman earlier, and what happens? The hangman gets the clarity. They take the pause, you get the clarity, and then you're able to shift yourself out of that stagnancy, right? So, very interesting. Okay, let's take a look at the probable outcome. Let's see. And we have, ooh, the Eight of Swords. We're all worried about our future, overthinking it even. Justice. Now, I had the Justice card earlier. So it's almost like, are we worried about getting our justice or overthinking about how this justice is going to come in? Hi, Jill. Because I do know that a lot of people right now want to control it. They want to know the who, what, when, where, why, and how, or people are looking for answers. But Kelly, I need the answer. I need to know why. I need to know why this is happening. You know?
As well with the justice card and everything that is, like happening, I think that the Eight of Swords and the justice is more like, fear. What if I accidentally or not knowingly did something wrong, and this justice is came here to, knock me or something like that? I will go another, like in the Arcanum deck.
Sure.
Just to, go double.
I'll take one too. I just took this one, by the way, and it's like the tarot. I got the Judgment card again. And so there was a question earlier I forgot to answer about what is the Judgment card transformation. King. Oh, Miro, I love you. It makes me laugh. Miro goes, I got to take another one. He goes, I got to take another one. I feel like I got to take another one. And I started with the King of Wands, and he's ending with the King of Wands. You know, I mean, the Judgment card.
This is interesting because this is the cycle of like never-ending cycle that is like the Wheel of Fortune, repeating by itself. So what is the funny thing with this eclipse season? The eclipse season is being ruled by the eclipse itself.
Yes.
for the first time. I'm not the first time, but
No,
like
I know what
it's
you mean.
always like that. But for example, like the Mercury is going to be retrograde in Aries, then it's going to Pisces, but never mind, it's going from Aries, and after that, we're having the solar eclipse happening in Aries, and basically, the moon is connected with that as well. So basically, everything is like the whole universe is saying like, you need to crack this code, you need to do this, do that. That's the reason why my last card is your first card.
So let me take because I didn't take my my second. We'll do a double because I didn't take my second tarot card. I did, and I got the 9 of Wands. Now, funny, I got 8 of Swords and 9 of Wands. It's been a tough journey, but not down and out, right? We've had a lot of wounds, but we're not down and out, and we can't give up. Never give up is what I would always say,
So I got 2 more cards, which is the dragons, the feminine water dragon and the feminine dragon of eternity. And for the water dragon is saying that we need to be honest in order to know the secrets that is behind the life and the knowledge so deep and old that we need to transfer and to go like to transfer it to another method of healing ourselves and our lineage. Another card is the feminine dragon of eternity, saying that we are bold enough to change our habits and allow ourselves to fulfill our dreams who are bigger than life, which is interesting. So one is saying about what is lying, above the matrix of life, and another one is saying that our dreams can be the bigger of the life itself. On the bottom of the deck of Arcanum, I've got the Magician, which is, like
communication, manifestation.
Yeah, but
the tools.
Let's manifest what we want.
Yes, we have all the tools. Pandy's blessing the cards like crazy right now, because I said I would take one more from this deck, and I just thought I'd let her bless the cards. She's gone crazy and put her energy into it. Let's see. Well, 2 cards popped over. On the right track. And look at the clouds, overthinking. We're going to come out of the overthinking. And I had the 8 of Swords, which was the overthinking. We're on the right track, full speed ahead, right? Wow. We're going to get there. That's the thing. Yeah, Pandy is cute.
So what's on the bottom of the deck?
Oh, I forgot to look at the bottom of the deck. High Priestess. Gonna give us the information, right?
I love that you're small, cute, like.
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
It's interesting, Magician, and behind it is like the world.
Yeah, I got the Chariot. Yeah,
Major
moving forward, and then the Emperor.
After that, I have the Ace.
6 of Wands, victory. Victory, so there's so much good coming our way, Miro, and it's exciting. I'm happy actually with all the change that is coming in because we need it. I know it's not always easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I wouldn't lie and say, oh, it's going to be rainbows and butterflies, but there's a lot of good things that will come from the work and from the effort, right? Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Well, my friend, yes.
You mentioned about the changes.
Oh, beautiful, the butterfly.
Yes, and it says, I'm continuously evolving. I embrace my growth, overcoming the weakness and building on my own strengths.
Yes.
I cultivate my inner qualities, recognizing my priorities and spreading up my wings towards the light, confident in a positive transformation unfolding within me. So this is about the season, and I wanted to say it, and I just opened the Path of Light deck, and I saw the first card it was the changes, and I wanted to mention that we don't need to fear the change, the fear, the unknown. I mean, obviously, it's even in psychology, the first
Oh,
thing
thanks for
is
saying.
like,
Yeah.
let's think
Thanks,
negatively.
Jill.
But when we, with all these dragons and all cards that we actually open up here, when we light up that light inside us, nothing can stop us, literally.
No, and you know
So
what's
don't fear of the eclipses. Don't fear of everything that there's a lot of people who want to rule based of spreading fear.
Yes.
So that's the reason why
Thank you, Tanya.
I'm telling this.
Well, I grabbed this deck of, it's a crystal deck, right? And I saw at the bottom of the deck, it said rites of passage. And that's what's happening. Rites of passage. We're going into a new time, a new energy, and nothing to fear. Nothing to fear but fear itself, right? Old saying. Thank you, Jill. I
The people
appreciate
are
it.
saying that the fear is the absence of love.
Yeah.
And the opposition of love, it's
Yeah.
not the hate, it's not I don't know, everybody's saying like love versus hate, no, it's not the hate.
No.
The fear
Yeah.
is the greatest enemy of love, and we just need to love ourselves. So that's the reason why the lovers were the
Yeah.
first card.
Yeah, I agree. I think Pandy is telling me that she needs me. Karma and the kitty cats, I think, feel like I haven't given them enough attention today, which is somewhat true, but they are always spoiled so rotten, as you can tell. She's a very lovey girl. She's giving me the eye at this point. You know how fur babies are. They tell us when they need something. So I think it's mommy kitty time. I'm so thankful for all of you. Miro, thank you as always. I love reading cards with you, talking with you, spending time with you. And everybody here, you are all so amazing. You support me. It really means the world to me. I'm very, very, very thankful. Today was a really great day in general. Like the experiences that I had during the day, the experience tonight, it was absolutely lovely. Does Miro have cats? Yes, he does. Yes, his cats.
3 cats,
Yes.
3 dogs, and 2 parrots.
Yes. Yeah. So he's definitely an animal lover. So I appreciate all of you for being here. You too, Jose. Thank you. I'm so hungry right now. It's not even funny. I barely ate today. I was running around like crazy, and I think I'm gonna definitely order something nice and relax. And yeah, I'll talk to you all very soon. I am going to say goodbye to IG first. And again, thank you so much. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. Pandy says, have a good evening as well. So bye, Instagram. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye, guys. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube now. YouTube, thank you for your time. My moderators, you guys are incredible. Even when those comments come through, you know how to take care of them for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye. Take care. Oh, Pandy just nudged my arm.